Good evening, everybody. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 18th of August, 2026. Yet another great day here on the channel. Great variety and fun. In fact, new stuff again. Just overall great stuff. So today was a day directly formulated by you and your feedback. Because if you remember, we were kind of at a crossroads last week deciding, should we continue on with some of these games and projects that I've been doing all summer, or should we wrap some of them up and start new content? Well, through your support and attendance, you told me we want more Dark Souls 2 and we want more Pokemon. So today you got what you wanted, okay? We started off with the Chill DSP morning show that discussed the God Pack pull that I did in Pokemon cards yesterday. It's absolutely hilarious that I found out that my detractors are seething and scrambling, trying to say that I faked the pack, despite the fact you can't fake a God pack at all. But they're claiming I did because, again, they don't want to believe that anything good could possibly happen to me, despite the fact that good things have been happening to me for 2 straight years. They still live in La La Land somewhere, okay? Anyway, so we chilled, we hung out, and then we began with Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. We took out the final boss. Actually, it's the final boss, the third final boss in the game, because this is the Scholar of the First Sin edition. You have to fight, what's his name? Aldia, the actual Scholar of the First Sin. Then I was going to go take on the Dark Lurker again, but the feedback I got was people really just wanted to see me start the DLCs. So we talked about it for a little bit and determined, let's just go do the Sunken King. This is the order of the DLCs in the game. It's Sunken King, Iron King, Ivory King. That's the order that they were released. It's not necessarily the order everybody plays them in, but that was the order they were released. I said, let's just do the release order and see how it goes, okay? Sunken King is every bit as tough as I remember. We did try it with the path tracing mod. It's so dark you can't see the enemies, so I ended up having to turn it off. The enemies are basically 1 to 2 shotting me. I'm getting sniped from every direction. You don't know where to go because the entire thing is a freaking maze. What ended up happening was I died a bunch, had to go farm human effigies. Came back, started making good progress, and then realized I can't find a bonfire. Like, I'm not even kidding. I probably had a half an hour to 40 minutes of progress, and I'm just surrounded by deadly enemies, traps, all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm running through the dungeon. I'm fighting enemies. I'm out of Estus flasks, okay? I have none. I'm popping the few healing items that I have left in my inventory. I never found a bonfire. So next time around, I very much might die right away and have to redo all of that and not even remember where I went. It's frustrating because I feel like there should be shortcuts opening, and maybe there are, and I missed them, and I don't know where I missed them. So when I play again later in the week, it's going to be certainly interesting. It was still fun, great progress. Everyone had a great time. Support, absolutely outstanding. We had one person who gave a whole bunch of super chats, but then on top of that, tons of people also contributed. So listen to this. We had enough support for 9 pack openings. Now, here's the thing. Today, I announced I had new cards coming. Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity, the new TCG from Final Fantasy that's exclusive, not the Magic cards, but just Final Fantasy, just released. And so I was able to get a promo box that has 9 packs plus a promo card and a bunch of cool sleeves. And I said, let me get this now. It's very quick. I got it within like a day. I was like, let's do a demo. Let's see if people like these cards. And if they do, then I would actually get a real bundle box, like a one that would have like tons of packs. This is only 9, but it's a good taste of the series to see if people like them, if I like them, etc. It was supposed to come this afternoon. Didn't come in time for the first stream. It would have been perfect because 9 packs, I would have been able to open the whole box. But instead, we did Pokemon. So we did, I think, 8 packs of Pokemon Surging Sparks, and we did 1 Mega Dream EX bonus. Did we get any big hits? No, we did get 1 minor hit. The good news is I actually got some really good normal Pokemon cards that I need to complete the set. Some of the ones that are the rarest in the set. So it wasn't like they were dud pulls or anything. They actually ended up, working out as a collector. But now they're not worth anything. But still, I was happy as a collector that maybe I'll have the whole set now. So that was awesome. Incredibly well-supported stream. People had a great time. Good card pulls. Everything was great. Second stream tonight was Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Post-game. So what is there to do in the post-game? Well, you end up going on this ferry out to another new island, and on that island, there's a battle arena that you could do a battle tower. Eventually, you could do other content there as well. So we did the battle tower gauntlet, and then when we beat it once, I was like, well, what's next? And everyone's like, the only way you can do more content is to actually complete the national Pokedex. Well, I was short like 5 Pokemon. So I went on a little bit of like a scavenger hunt, going around the game trying to find a few missing Pokemon. And I think I put in at least 2 or 3. Then we went to a whole new island called Iron Island, where I hadn't been yet. And there you have to go through this whole area against trainers and everything to complete the rest of the Pokedex because Riolu is in there. I think there's a quest to get an egg, you hatch Riolu and all that. After that, apparently there will be 3 legendary Pokemon for me to fight and or catch and get in the Pokedex. And once I've done that, then you're good to go to continue on at the Battle Island. It opens up a whole new area. So we can get all that done tonight. We're basically on Iron Island trying to do this Riolu quest. It was fun. It was interactive. Support was pretty good. We had enough support for 3 pack rips, and I was happy with that. But, man, I was disappointed because I was like, dang, it would have been great to do all the packs like we had planned to do in the set. So here it is. This is the promo box, okay? So the artwork is very similar to the artwork that's official for Final Fantasy games. It really is. I think it has some of the original artists and stuff. That's the art of the set. We opened 3 packs, and in those packs, we got 2 hits. One was a $3.50 Ludo from Final Fantasy, I think, Tactics. And then there was a $4.50 Titus. Were they full holofoil, full art cards? No, they're actually just valuable cards in the set to play with. So we didn't get a full art pull or a rare pull really yet. We're looking to see if we will. The sleeves are nice. It actually came with a whole bunch of sleeves. So if you get a hit, you could put it in a sleeve right away. That was a nice touch. So I like them. The cards are thick. They have texture to the back, which is unique. I don't have any cards from anything else that have texture to the back like these do. That was a nice added touch to them. And I like the art, like especially for the games that I like Final Fantasy IV, etc. The artwork was really, really well done. There was a mixed reaction from the audience. Some people liked them, some people didn't. I guess it depended on how big of a fan of Final Fantasy you are. So there's still 6 packs left. I would like to open these, obviously, over the course of the week, and hopefully we'll get a hit to see what the hits look like in this set. And then we can determine if people like them enough that maybe I buy the real box because it is available and it's not super expensive. It would be a nice thing to do for variety, much like how Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been like that. This could be another thing for variety for the cards. So let's see as we continue this week if people want these, because what I'll now do is every stream we'll do a poll. Do you guys want Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, One Piece, or Final Fantasy? And you'll determine what cards we actually open on each particular stream, okay? So today, 2 great streams, great progress, great support. Card pulls were fun. Check it all out. It's all good stuff. One final note before we talk about tomorrow. On this morning's early stream, someone said, hey, why don't you buy more Dragon Ball cards? They were really successful. Everyone liked them. You liked them. You got great hits that went to your wall. And I said, well, I'd like to, but I can't find them readily available anywhere. I found one guy who has like them all, but he only ships via USPS. And I hate getting cards via USPS because already I've had 3 different cards that were actually lost by USPS and I had to get my money back. I don't want to go through that crap again. So he recommended a website, and during the break, I looked into it. This website did have some, not all, but some of the cards of Dragon Ball. I said, all right. So actually during the break, I bought another box of Dragon Ball cards. Supposedly they should ship soon. And maybe I'll have them either by the end of this week or early next week. I'll let you know when I have an update because I don't have any information yet. So there will be more Dragon Ball cards coming for those who really liked that set. There will be more added soon, and we'll be able to unpack those too. Okay, and by the way, it's a new set, not the first one that we had done. Okay, tomorrow, Wednesday, second half of the week begins, okay? DSP Morning Show. Then we continue on with Super Mario Sunshine. Yes, the playthrough continues. I hope you'll join me for that. Probably going to be rage, but fun too. And on the late stream, Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster continues. And we are going to continue on in the World of Ruin, which is a really good part of the game. Great plot, new stuff coming on. Hopefully tomorrow, we continue with the momentum. This week so far has been absolutely superb. Every stream. Great support, pack rips, everything fun. Let's keep that momentum going. Okay, everyone? Thank you so very much. You all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.